Hey guys, TheRick here, bringing you another video. Today, it's one-on-one with TheRick. Now today I have a very special guest. He needs no introduction. He is the king of DIY, Mr. Joey himself. I really do appreciate you taking the time to do this video with me, Joey.
Thanks for having me today, Rick.
Now before we begin, I was wondering if you could clear up something for me. I'm not known as a DIY kind of guy, but if I touch myself constantly, doesn't that make me a do-it-yourselfer?
Absolutely. However, if you're doing it constantly, probably means you're lonely as well. And if you're doing it while watching my videos, then it also makes you creepy.
Now for my first question, I want to get to know you a little bit better. So how long have you been in this hobby and what makes it so enjoyable to you?
Well, Rick, I've been in the hobby since I was 19. I'm 31 now, so that makes it 12 years. With that said, I mean, 12 years might sound like a lot of time or a little bit of time to somebody, but time is irrelevant in this hobby, and it's only associated with passion as opposed to time. And what I mean by that is the more passionate you are about something, the more apt you are to want to learn more about it. Now rewind time back to when I got into the hobby. I was restricted to books, magazines, and my local fish store as points of learning. Nowadays, you can learn from the internet on forums and places like social media like YouTube, and the learning curve is literally cut into a fraction of what it was previously. So ultimately, time in the hobby is almost irrelevant. You know, obviously experience is a massive factor and definitely a huge asset. Again, the hobby is depicted by your level of passion and not by a calendar. Now, the thing that I like best about the hobby is that, you know, it's a never-ending hobby. It's such a massive topic, and you can learn something new every day if you wanted to.
Now, Your Majesty, I get recognized often, and by often, I mean once. So my question to you is, how often do you get recognized?
You know what, at the end of the day, my channel on YouTube is just an aquarium channel. I don't want to talk it down because I'm very proud of what I've accomplished. However, I'm not that recognizable locally, mainly due to two reasons. One, in my town, the hobby's pretty limited to one store, and not very many hobbyists. So the opportunity to get recognized is simply not there.
I remember you used to have Asian arowana. Now you have your beautiful discus and stingrays. Is there a fish right now that you want to get your hands on?
Absolutely. I mean, there's always going to be that a fish that I want to have. However, I've learned the hard way that you can't have every tank and every fish that you want. Time and money is definitely going to eventually come into play and be a huge factor and the limiting factor. So, is there another fish that I want? Yes, there isn't one more fish that I'm going to get. I've been waiting for about 2 years to get it, and I finally found the one that I want, and I will have it this month.
You have made a lot of DIY videos that save people a lot of money. How does that honestly make you feel?
Well, saving people money has always been one of the many benefits to my channel, but it's not always been the main focus of my channel. However, it definitely draws people in. I don't want to confuse it with the main purpose of my channel, and the main purpose of my channel is to put the hobby back into your hands and not limit you anymore to what's just available. My videos will help you create what you need and what your requirements are, as opposed to, you know, again, limiting yourself to only what's available. Now, my intentions with the videos are very simple. I want to create a feeling that this project is no longer insurmountable. You can do it. And a great project isn't great because it's unique. A great project is a great project because you did it. You know, so in conclusion to that question, you know, it feels great to save people money, but it feels even better to know that I've given them the knowledge and tools to really take control over their hobby.
What does your wife say about all your fish tanks and your projects?
You know, it's been a struggle and kind of an evolution with my wife in terms of my hobby and what I do. She's never minded me keeping fish. However, the aquarium hobby is certainly an addiction, and when it becomes, when your hobby starts taking up a lot of your money, time, and space, only then do other people in your life become concerned and frustrated with what you're doing. On top of that, what made it worse was with my channel, I spend a lot of time and money on my videos to produce them. And the fact of the matter is she used to get frustrated with the idea that I was buying all these materials and putting all this time into making a video when I've already built it before and I already have it running. She didn't like the idea that I was doing it just to show how to do it. And that's something a lot of people don't know, is a lot of people think that I'm building something for myself, but in reality, I already have one and I've already built several, but now it's my time to put it onto video. So a lot of time and money goes into that. However, nowadays, now that I own a house, I am able to have the room, and my channel has grown enough to essentially fund itself so that the projects no longer really cost me personal money. It just takes a lot of time. So she's definitely a lot happier in that aspect.
You are the most subbed fish channel on YouTube. Could you have imagined your channel being as successful as it is when you first started?
If my intentions were to become a popular channel on YouTube, I would have picked a better name. The fact of the matter is that when I first got on YouTube, it was for the exact same reason most people do. I wanted to comment on other videos, I wanted to interact with people, but for the most part, I wanted to favorite some videos so I can come back and watch them whenever I wanted to. So I picked whatever name was available. Obviously Joey was taken, you know, in every form of it with numbers and letters before and after it, oddly was taken. So at the time I was keeping a South American cichlid called Waru, U-A-R-U, if you guys are curious how to pronounce it. It's pronounced Waru. So I just put Waru Joey, and it was available, so I went with it. You know, absolutely no intention on growing my channel into what it is. The King of DIY, I'm no king. I didn't come up with that. You know, it sounds pretty arrogant to call myself the king, you know, but that just comes around with a feeble attempt to brand my channel and avoid what my channel name really was, which was Waru Joey. The King of DIY, everybody in my comments, you can go on any video, especially my older ones, they're all like, oh, you're the king of DIY, and I thought it sounded good, so I went with it, and then I've always, for the last year and a half, been calling myself the King of DIY. Definitely helped with my branding and my impact on YouTube, and whether you come to my channel and see all my do-it-yourself videos or just see my channel name, you know what I'm about. So in the long run, though, no intentions on becoming popular on YouTube, but now that I'm here, I definitely want to keep producing videos. I want to keep making more and more videos, stay on topic, and you know, whether I'm the most popular or the least popular, I really enjoy what I'm doing, so where I'm positioned, it doesn't matter.
Is there a new series we can expect to see on your channel in the near future?
Yeah, from my channel in the future, you can expect more do-it-yourself videos. You know, I'm not going to stop those anytime soon. I'm also not going to venture off into different aspects of the hobby. I'm going to stay do-it-yourself related. You know, that's what makes my channel popular. That's what people are watching me for, and that's why they subscribe. So I'm not going to give them anything different. That's what they want. You know, so and that's what I like doing. You know, what can you expect from my channel? Well, you know, as a YouTuber now, I've gone from making videos about the subject and enjoying the subject, but now I actually enjoy making the videos. If you watch a lot of my earlier videos, it was painful to watch. I had a hard time speaking on camera. My video editing sucked. You know, it's not that great yet. My speaking is getting better, but you know, I'm still evolving that way and still learning. So I still plan to put in a lot more production into my videos and a better attempt at creating better quality for you guys. But at the same time, you know, I do have lots of plans that are coming up. I'm probably going to start doing a live show.
My last question to you is, what is your ultimate goal for your channel?
Just stay on track, stay focused, and keep doing what I'm here to do. And that's to help people take control of their hobby. You know, obviously I'd like to give the hobby more exposure and attract new people to it, and I feel like I'm doing a good job at that. So, you know, I guess, you know, maybe I'd like to hit 100,000 subscribers, or, you know, just become more popular in general, I guess. You know, those don't really matter to me as a whole, you know, because at the end of the day, I'm just Joey, and I can't lose. I mean, I enjoy what I'm doing, so, you know, it's not like I'm being forced to do this, and I don't really like to do it, so if it doesn't become popular or successful, then, oh, you know, I'm taking a loss, because I'm not, as long as it helps one person type of thing, right? So, long-term goals, I don't really have them. You know, whatever happens, happens, but my channel will always be do-it-yourself related, so that's one thing that that's not going to change.
Alright, Joey, I really do appreciate you taking the time to do this video with me.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Rick. Anytime I can talk about myself, I'm definitely up to do it.
Alright guys, that's been another one-on-one with the Rick. If you guys have a suggestion for another one-on-one, please leave it in the comments below. And as always guys, rate, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.